Good evening. It's BreiEndia, my 90-day self-journeys retreat in 808 Tavern. And today was a beautiful day of time management, preparing myself for things. Excuse my Friday bag. I'm definitely supposed to be letting my hair go through its little process or whatever while I let it condition itself. But anyway, so I want to kind of recap on this time management day. It's been hectic. I didn't have to step out for anything, but I did go to the store just to pick up a few things earlier. But I just been in the house. It's been cool hearing all the little fireworks outside or whatever. But like I said, I'm just not even in the mood today for this particular holiday. And I have my personal reasons, but I'm not about to go into detail about that because I just don't feel like speaking on it. But when it comes to time management, I was reflecting today and I was thinking about a lot of things to include, like what it means to make decisions when it comes to people that you're dealing with. Now, when it comes to family and friends, of course, we all understand that we can't be in each other's face every day, 24/7. We give respect. Well, I know in my family, we give respect to each other, knowing that we all are trying to make something shake and make something happen in our lives. But I realized in my prior and past, some friendships that I've had, it's like a person will get upset when you don't do something to like basically like say as though you're trying to make something happen in your life, or you have like an entrepreneurial goal that you're trying to reach, but you're not the type of person that is really good with marketing it just yet. So you more so are in your planning phase and everything like that. And so you try to support them by, doing your best to promote as much as you can, or you use the skills that you do have, like preparing their business or helping them with funds for their business or whatever it is that they're trying to do. You support them and you do as much as you can based on how you know how to be there for them and support him or her. And when it even comes to relationships, you want to be able to support your significant other. And the topic in the world sometimes they look at it like, oh, you got different types of people who view being 10 toes down or staying down and being loyal to someone. People view that differently. So when I say that, I mean, if I'm the type of person that's always trying to go get what it is that I desire to do in my life, figure it out and everything like that. And when it comes to relationships, I've always separated business from personal things. So if I'm with somebody and they are a business person, then I understand that they are going to be doing things that they are trying to, grow their business with, or their creation, or whatever it is that they do. If they are a go-getter, then I'm going to acknowledge that and I'm going to respect their time. And that's because I'm also a person who is an entrepreneurial mind. And because of that, I understand my female and male friends, as well as significant others that I've had in the past who had ambitious mindsets. Now, my disconnect was when I got with people who may have had those mindsets, but didn't have the mindset to understand that I also had things I wanted to do, and they didn't give me the same respect that I was willing to give them. So then it became me investing in them, but them not pouring back into me. And I hope that that's making sense. Ultimately, I'm always willing to stay 10 toes down for anybody that I give my time to, and I'm always just as loyal as I can be. But one thing I know I'm not ever going to do moving forward in my life is invest all of my time just to prove to anybody in this world that I'm loyal and that I can stay down. I'm not about to sit around and stay stuck with you. If you're stuck and we get together and I was stuck, we need to figure out a way to not be stuck. And if we're sitting around trying to prove to the world that we're going to hold each other down and we're just going to sit in the same spot for the rest of our life just to prove this. It's not me. I don't care what I'm called for that or what kind of way I'm viewed. But there was never a time in my life that I was willing to sit there and allow everything that I plan to do waste away due to the fact that I'm trying to prove to anybody that I'm loyal. My loyalty speaks for itself. Who I am speaks for itself. So my support and the things that I do, my efforts and my time invested spoke for itself in the past. And people who also had that same energy fed that same energy. And it's just natural to know whether or not somebody is understanding of the fact that, yes, I've been in struggle situations. Yes, I've had hard times. But I be damned if I sit around with somebody who's willing to drain me and watch me suffer as if we are not both suffering, as if there's not a way to get out of it. A struggle is a stepping stone to me. So that means that if I'm in a struggle state, I need to be planning for execution of getting out of it. That doesn't mean moving out of my environment per se, but that means moving out of the situation that I feel as though is a hindrance to my progress. That is how I view being down for somebody. Because if I'm moving and I come across somebody, a friend or, colleague or significant other that I want to be able to pursue or spend time with or grow with, I'm going to try to put on the table the idea and the ideas of growth and what we can do to grow and also enjoy life. Because I'm not going to sit around just because, there's something that we need to get done. I'm still going to live my life, but you can plan to have things and live your life according to the plan. But when you're doing that, I'm a person that has done that regardless of who I'm with. So getting with somebody when I'm in that type of mind frame who isn't in that type of mind frame, it does cause me to kind of relapse into my struggle state where I'm like, drawing board. And that's not a bad thing for me because it always just allows me to kind of revamp and get back on my feet. But ultimately, I'm not going to cut that person completely out of my life, but I'm going to make sure that I get back on my feet. Because you can stay 10 toes down all you want for somebody, and they can be 10 toes down too. But if y'all both 10 toes down in the dirt and y'all don't know how to actually do anything, then you just in the dirt at that point. You're not really making any moves. And, I want to be able to grow and see my growth. That's just a personal thing. And that's what I speak on is when I'm talking about time management, it's necessary for me to be able to be around people who are willing to see their issues and grow from them. Because like I said, to struggle, it happens, to some of the best of us. But you can't be to the point where you get so sidetracked with trying to chase a person like Tom and Jerry, and then you never do anything in your life. So for me, the way that I stay down is I show you how to get out of something. If you cannot see that I'm trying to do that, I'm not going to let you drown me. Because if I let you drown me, then we're both going to drown unless you're just doing something deceitful or, deceptive towards me behind my back or trying to hurt or harm me. Because that's a part of the thing too, You can be as loyal as you want to somebody, but you also have to discern and recognize whether or not they're loyal to you. And that's especially for the ladies out here. Like, you can stay 10 toes down for a man all you want, but you have to have a life too, okay? And it shouldn't be, I'm just going to sit here and depend on him to get everything together. Get your stuff together first. I mean, it's a matter of having balance. You shouldn't be waiting around for somebody to take care of you. Even if they can take care of me, I don't want that to be the reason I'm trying to be wedded. I'm trying to be a wife, yes, but I do not want to be with somebody who is either trying to use me for my ambition or not allow themselves to be ambitious because they feel as though I'm overstepping because I'm an ambitious person. Like, you have to be in your own strength. You have to know yourself. You have to be ready for the challenges that the world is bringing. And you have to be willing to move. Not saying move from where you are, but you have to be willing to make moves. You have to be willing to work and do more than just one thing for work. And if you look at your past it does help to be able to let you know how much you've progressed. And if you're not progressing when you get with someone and you see yourself either going backwards or sitting at a standstill, unfortunately, that makes it a hard choice for you to choose whether or not you can still stay down, okay? Because you can still stay down for that person and you can be there for them in supportive ways. But if you got something that you're supposed to be doing, you got to do that thing. Because gifts that are given, like I said, God, He calls you to your calling. But if you sit there and you play games, He will certainly take them away, I do feel as though if you waste time, somebody will fulfill that calling that He has set out in place. And you will stay stuck where you choose to stay down. Because there is a different remedy to staying down. And that remedy is to find your way to level up. I just wanted to mention this because it really was something that I had to preach to myself today after watching, Farrakhan and just seeing some different things in my area and just having all these mixed emotions. I just ultimately know that when it comes to time management, I don't like wasting my time, and nobody should like wasting their time. And love is not always enough when you are the only one who is dwelling in the love. It has to be balanced within your emotions, in yourself, and in what you're doing with yourself. And if you're in a predicament that is a hindrance, you have to figure that out. And you have to choose what is best for you. And then when you are down for those people that are in your circle or around you, understand that you got to be good in order to do so, or else you're just going to drown. And then everybody else is going to drown with you or going to watch you while you drown, because you were the one who put everything on the table and didn't even recognize that the loyalty was only coming from you. So I send my blessings and my love. I encourage everyone to keep their loyalty circles and everything that they do to be happy when it comes to their social lifestyles. And this is BreiEndia and my 90-day self-journeys retreat in 808 Tavern. God bless.